Welcome to Android Gameplays and First Looks, and today we are playing the Simpsons Tapped Out, level number 34 hacked gameplay. We'll start by resuming from yesterday where we left off. I needed to build the Springfield High School, so I have reached level 34 and it has been unlocked, so let's
Years
just
from
build
now,
it.
you'll be so glad you bought that.
I will place it right next to the Springfield Elementary, and let's rush the construction.
Heads up! So that's where buildings come from.
Congratulations, you completed Skinner! Part 1 collective reward.
Hey,
Skinner!
you! Does anyone know who that is?
Chalmers. Okay, his name is Chalmers. I didn't know that. Okay, the school worker set has been complete and it is rewarding me 1000 cash and 20 XP. Skinner is a main story mission. When you have only one school in town, you only need a principal to run it. But with two schools, we will need a superintendent. And poof, like magic, here I am. Make Chalmers shout at Skinner.
Ow, my pelvis! Please, end your reign of terror!
Okay, is he gonna go to Skinner to shout at him? No, he's going to the school. Marsh, I think it's a main story mission. No, make Marsh protest something. It's a side mission. Okay, let's make Chalmers,
Stop that!
Chalmers, whatever it's the pronunciation of his name, rush his job.
Skinner would be
Congratulations, you
proud of
completed
what we did.
Skinner, part 2. Chalmers has a main story mission. Well, Seymour, I see you are performing your duties to your usual high standard of sickening incompetence. Thank you, sir. As you can see, we still only have a handful of students at Springfield Elementary. It's lovely. Yes, I'd almost forgotten how peaceful it is when the entire student body gets blown to kingdom come. We will have to do it more often. But for now, let's roll up our sleeves and get educating. We will start with the foundation of any strong liberal arts education, standardized test taking. Make Chalmers administer a science test.
Ow, my pelvis! Seems beneath me, but sure, I'll break that thing.
Let's rush this job also.
Skinner,
Seymour,
need to
these test
speak with
scores are
you.
abominable. In science, we got the lowest aggregate score ever recorded. It could be argued that by establishing a new verse, we have in fact made a major contribution to science. It could be so argued by an idiot. But my point stands. This is unacceptable, Skinner. Get out of my office while I think on what to do about this. Congratulations, you completed Skinner, part 3. Skinner has a main story mission. It's not my fault these idiot kids don't know the difference between the decay rate of a top quark and a W boson. I have provided them with the hands-off rote memorization of atomic numbers that young brains crave, and still they don't learn. Maybe we could try something a little more interactive. Do you remember the Springfield knowledgeorium? How could I forget it? I once dropped a $20 bill there and I couldn't find it. It was one of the formative experiences of my adult life. Build a knowledgeorium. Okay, I need a place for it. Okay, here it fits. I'm glad that I made all this land clear. Let's rush the construction also.
Heads up! So that's where buildings come from.
Congratulations, you completed Night at the Knowledgeorium part 1. Let's just collect all this XP. Lisa is a main story mission. This is truly amazing. I feel like I am surrounded by knowledge, cradled in the bosom of learning. I would echo your sentiment, but if I say the word bosom around a child, I could lose my job. Let's split up. Remember, we are looking for ways to make science fun for kids. Or barring that, some sort of kid-shaped automaton that is good at science tests. Or barring that, let's try to determine if there are any job openings in their janitorial team. And if so, if they would be interested in someone like me. Make Lisa spend a night at Knowledgeorium. Make
Hey,
Skeeter spend a night
everybody.
at Knowledgeorium.
What the?
This is a gross misuse of school property.
Okay, let's follow Skinner.
Mhm.
And let's rush both these jobs.
Oh,
Congratulations, completed Night at the Knowledgeorium Part 2. Lisa is the main story mission. I think I know how to revitalize the science curriculum. Let's do what this place does and show that science is fun. Whoa, 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 Lisa. Science is fun. I have a master's in education, young lady. And one of the things I learned in graduate school is that science is boring and, to use a technical term, sucky. Even Einstein knew science was a total snooze fest. Probably. I mean, he was super smart, so he must have known that. I'm telling you, follow my advice and Springfield Elementary will be filled with budding scientists in no time. Make Lisa fix the science curriculum, make Skinner fix the science curriculum.
Where are the dodgeballs? This is a gross misuse of school property.
all right.
Congratulations, you completed Night at the Knowledgeorium Part 3. Collect your reward. Skinner is the main story mission. Superintendent Chalmers. Can't you see I am busy? I am trying to determine the most painful, humiliating way to fire you. What I have so far is good, but it doesn't really sing yet, you know. Yes, of course, but I think the children should be tested now that they have learned how fun science can be. Science is fun. The very notion goes against centuries of Western thought. I will admit it, I am intrigued. Make Chalmers administer a science test.
That was totally uncalled Seems beneath me, but
Okay, let's
sure,
just
I'll
follow
break
him
that
because
thing.
he's the only one for this job. And let's just rush this job now.
Dinner
Well,
would be
look at
proud
that.
of what
The
we
kids'
did.
test scores are up. Way up. I'm talking satisfactory up. Well done, Seymour. Thank you, sir. Although I have to admit I had help. Yes, yes, we all assumed that. Congratulations, you completed Skinner, part 4. Chalmers has a new main mission. Look at this. The improved test scores have earned me a citation from Town Hall in recognition of exemplary performance. You did all the work, Skinner, and I got all the credit. It's every bureaucrat's dream. And it's every toadying lickspittle's dream to make his boss's dream come true. Congratulations. Make Chalmers visit Town Hall.
As a public bit off the majority of my use my own judgment in any way. It tasted pretty good.
What the hell did you just say? Hmm. Town Hall is right next to Springfield Downs, I think. Yes, it is. Let's just rush this job.
Dinner would
Congratulations,
be
you completed
proud
High
of what
School
we
Law
did.
Part 1.
That was totally uncalled for.
Quimby as a main story mission. In recognition of your fine work turning around Springfield Elementary, Superintendent Chalmers, you are hereby promoted to Intendant of Springfield High School. Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Two questions. One, how is going from superintendent to intendant a promotion? And two, are you aware that intendant is a made up word? I octo B. I made it up. It means a principal, but where the town doesn't have the money to hire a principal because of widespread corruption that is now no way the mayor's fault. I got into education because I wanted to cut art budgets, not have contact with children. I won't last a day. Make Chalmers intend Springfield High School.
I think I bit off the majority of my
Okay,
tongue.
Chalmers has to walk a
Actually
lot
tasted pretty good.
today. I have placed the Springfield Town Hall and a high school and elementary school far from each other. So he's walking a lot today. Okay, let's rush this job also.
Dinner
Congratulations, you
proud
completed
of
High
what
School
we
Law
did.
Part 2. Chalmers has a main story mission. Great Scott, Skinner, I had no idea the students of today had grown so soft. They are like pampered wheel calves, but with an even less promising future. Heads always buried in their smartphones and tablets. What could they possibly be doing? They generally use them to play time-wasting, potential-draining, freemium video games. Or at least they did until that fateful day when the game they were playing asked them how old they were and they all had to stop. I won't stand for it. I'm going to turn these kids into rugged, won't take no for an answer individualists if it kills me. We will start with mandatory 5 a.m. calisthenics. Build an all-night gym. Okay, I need to make a place for this gym. Is there any space available? I think there is space. Yes, right here. Let's just hope it fits. I think it will fit. Yes, it fits. And let's just rush the construction also.
Heads up! So that's where buildings come from.
Make Chalmers lead calisthenics.
That was totally uncalled for. As a public servant, I'm not allowed to use my own judgment
Let's just
in
follow
any
him.
way.
He's walking a lot, really. Okay, he's reached the gym. Let's just rush this job also.
Dinner
Congratulations,
would
you
be
completed High
proud
School
of what
Law
we
Part
did.
3. Let's just collect all this cash and XP. Chalmers is a main story mission. Participation in my morning calisthenics program is at 0%. Look on the bright side. That's a lot higher than any of us expected, sir. Any of us being people educated in Springfield public schools who due to years of poor math instruction don't understand how percentages work. I got to think of something. I always do my best thinking when I am in the wilderness honing my manly skills by surviving off the land. Place a campfire. Okay, where would I place this? Let's place the campfire where Cletus's farm is. Right here. And make Chalmers survive off the
That
land.
was totally uncalled for. Please, end your reign of terror. That was totally uncalled for.
Come on, Chalmers. Fast, fast, fast. I want to see the animation of surviving of the land job. Does he want to sit on one of the logs? And he's crying. Okay.
Dinner
Congratulations,
would be
completed high
proud
school
of
law
what we
part
did.
4. Chalmers is the main story mission. Did you realize, Seymour, that physical education in this school includes classes in badminton and golf? No wonder these children are blobs of goo. The kids do enjoy badminton. They get to say shuttlecock a lot. You are not supposed to enjoy sports. Sports should push you to the brink of death, leave you utterly spent, heaving desperately gasp between blood-speckled cuffs, asking yourself, why God, why am I so weak? From now on, the only sport here is Greco-Roman wrestling, and matches don't stop until both students are crying. Make Chalmers attend Springfield High School.
I think I bit off the majority of my tongue. Actually tasted pretty good.
Okay, let's just follow him now. Sorry.
That was totally uncalled for.
Let's just rush this job.
Dinner
Congratulations,
would be
you completed
proud
High
of
School
what
Law
we
Part
did.
5. Chalmers has a main story mission. Starting today, all Springfield High School students will participate in the following classes: leadership, mountaineering, rough riding, big game hunting, celestial navigation, tourniquet making, foraging, trust busting, manliness, orienteering, bare knuckle brawling, big game hunting, 2 perspectives in taxidermy, chivalry, American expansionism, knife sharpening, knife making, knife throwing, and deep jungle exploration. If you have any questions, keep them to yourselves. That is all. Make Chalmers attend Springfield High
That
School
was totally
for the second
uncalled
time
for
in
me,
a
but
row,
sure, I'll break that
and
thing.
for the third time in the same level.
Dinner
Congratulations,
would
you
be
completed High
proud of
School
what
Law
we
Part
did.
6. Chalmers has a main story mission. Groundskeeper Willie, I wonder if you would have time to build a cable toss field at Springfield High. But the noble Scottish sport of cable tossing was banned in Springfield years ago on account of its being incredibly hazardous and generally pointless. We are bringing it back. I will not send a single student off to college who isn't adept at heaving a tree trunk end over end so that it lands as close to a 12 o'clock position as possible. It would be un-American to do so. I think I'm going to cry. Make Willie build a cable toss field.
Aye.
Where's he gonna build it? Let's just follow him. Okay, he's building inside the high school. I thought he will go to some open land and start building it over there. Chalmers is the main story mission. Corpulent Anthony. Yes. My students are cowards. I want you to send some of your toughest enforcers into my school and push them around until they learn to stand up for themselves. You're welcome to keep any lunch money that the weaker ones fork over. What a shockingly wrong-headed educational initiative. However, no grown-up bully can say no to lunch money. Make Lex intimidate students. Make Louis intimidate students.
Labanza.
Okay, they are both playing poker.
Pig ass is my one weakness.
And now let's make them intimidate students.
I like this.
They're embarrassing yourself. I'll make them see things our way. You got a beef with me?
They both will go the same route. And let's rush both these jobs.
gas is my one
Congratulations, you
weakness.
completed High School Law Part 8. Chalmers has a main story mission. I have done it. I have molded these blubber-wrapped idiots into capable young Americans who are shockingly ignorant of literature, but still. I think I should reward myself with a little me time. Meg Chalmers did calisthenics.
Ow, my pelvis!
Okay,
As a
this is
public
the second
servant,
time I'm
not
doing
allowed to
this
use my
job
own judgment in any
on
way.
the same level. Let's just rush this.
Dinner?
Congratulations,
Would be
you completed
proud
High
of
School
what
Law
we
Part
did.
9. Chalmers has a main story mission. I've got another invitation to Town Hall. Wonder what it could be for this time. Maybe they have got a special commendation for me. Make Chalmers
That was
visit Town Hall.
totally As a public servant, I'm not allowed to use my
Chalmers is
own
doing a
judgment
lot
in
of
any
repeat
way.
missions today. Yes,
Stop
they just
that.
unlocked and he's doing most of the time he's doing repeat missions, repeat jobs.
Dinner?
You idiot,
need to
you
speak
transformed
with you.
these town's kids into self-reliant, confident individualists. What do you have to say for yourself? You're welcome. No, you don't get it, do you? Do you think I have allowed this town's schools to fall apart by accident, that I did not intend for every class to receive a poorer education than the one before? But why would you do that? Because stupid people vote for incumbents. You start churning out free thinkers, me and every other incumbent in this declining country is doomed. Then where will we be? Then where will we all be? You are hereby demoted from intendant to superintendent. Now get out of my sight. You just promoted him. Congratulations, you completed High School Law Part 10. Chalmers is the main story mission. I have failed and relegated the children of Springfield to a life of ignorance and laziness. It's times like this when the only thing that can cheer me up is partaking in an activity that is a playful pun on my beloved catchphrase. Place a minnow pond. Okay, I have to place a minnow pond. I'll place it right here. The Chalmers won't have to go far. He is right there. Make Chalmers catch some dinner.
Ow, my As a public servant, I'm not allowed to use my own judgment in any way.
You stand on the pier and start catching some fish, I think. Yes, he's doing that. So let's just rush this job.
Dinner?
Congratulations,
Would be
you completed
proud
High
of
School
what
Law
we
Part
did.
11. Homer has a main story mission. Ooh, my favorite dinner, pork chops. Not only that, but I wrapped some so you can snack on them when you go bowling. And the wrapping I used is bacon. What's going on? Am I dying? If I am, you have to tell me and make me bacon wrapped brownies. You're not dying. Although with your cholesterol, every day is a gift. But the reason I am being so nice is to thank you in advance for letting Patty and Selma live with us because they have nowhere else to go. I will build them an apartment building. I don't care how much fake money it costs. Homer, you're so thoughtful and generous. Yes, I am. Though, you know, I would abandon them in the woods if that were an option, right? Yes, sweetie, I know. Build a spinster city apartments. Okay, to build a spinster city apartments, the game requires to be leveled up to 35 and we're on level 34. And since this is a level 34 gameplay, we will build it tomorrow unless there's a new game to be reviewed. So this is Android gameplays and first looks checking out.